Are you frustrated with canceled appointments? Well, in today's video, I'm going over how to limit canceled appointments with these 3 tips. Hey, it's Tom Jacobs. Thank you so much for joining me today on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you could do me a favor and just hit the little subscribe button right over there, that way you will be notified every time that a new video is posted here on YouTube. And I'm doing these videos as an effort to help you gain more time freedom in your business by improving conversions, whether that's sales conversions, speaking from the stage, or just having fun in life. Let's dive into how to limit canceled appointments with these 3 tips. I was having this conversation with one of my medical practice customers a few days ago, and she was really frustrated with the number of cancellations and no-shows that she was getting for the discovery calls. And she was saying, well, don't these people respect my time? It's valuable. Well, of course your time is valuable, and you're right, some people don't value that, or they just get busy and they forget, and it's just not a top priority. So I had to ask a question. Do they really know you? Do they know you, like you, and trust you enough to be available when they set an appointment? Because it's so easy these days to just blow people off because everything is somewhat virtual, electronic, automated, and people are like, I just don't know that person, so they aren't going to get too upset if I don't show up for this appointment. However, if they get to know you, like you, and trust you, then they're going to be more likely to follow through on an appointment. And in fact, one of my call agents had a call recently. This is a good one too. You're going to love this. And this doctor that we work with sells a cosmetic procedure, advertises on Facebook to cold traffic, tries to get them to buy an introductory package for $89. And then if they don't buy it online, then our service calls those leads and talks to them and tries to get them to purchase the first appointment as well, and then follow through on it. So to set this call up, and I'm gonna play the recording for you here. This person filled out a form on Facebook and said that they were interested in this program, and yet this is what she said. Let's take a listen.
Hello.
Hello, hi Jill. This is Nick from Medical, Dr. office, and I'm only calling you back because you requested an appointment for our weight loss program. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, I was just looking through stuff on Facebook and it came up, but there really isn't any way in hell that I'm going to put $89 down on something before I actually walk into an office and speak with somebody and learn more about the procedure and all of that stuff. So that's why I didn't finish filling out the form.
Okay, I see. I understand about that. But, you can also try to see our website. And if
I did look at the website. It's still, there's no way I'm going to put money down on a medical procedure for a doctor I've never met before I ever walk into the doctor's office and meet them. There's just no way.
I see. I understand about that. But anyway, in the future, if you're interested, you can call or text us back anytime. Okay?
Okay, thanks. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You do the same. Goodbye.
Obviously, this came from extremely cold traffic, like ice cold, frigid traffic. Even if she had booked an appointment, if it were free or paid, she probably wouldn't have shown up for it anyway, because she just doesn't know, or she definitely does not trust that the person on the other end is actually going to fulfill on their promise, whether that is on Facebook or what have you, even with a live phone call and a conversation with them. Because there is no relationship yet with that prospect and with that service provider. So if you want to limit canceled appointments, let's follow these 3 tips. Tip number 1, you have to attract the right client. This starts from the very beginning in your marketing campaign. You have to make sure that you are very clear on who your target audience is, so that when you are targeting people on Facebook or Google or however else that you do your marketing, that you are targeting and attracting the right people that are going to ultimately take advantage of your product and service. And one of the best ways of targeting the right type of clients is identifying what their pain points are. Why would they invest in your service? Why would they book that appointment with a doctor? What is the pain that's driving them to click on that ad, find out some more information, and ultimately take action? Because once you know that, you can call that out and say, I solve this problem. And almost as crystal clear as that, almost like slapping them over the face with exactly what it is that you do. And ultimately, they need to say, yes, she knows what I'm going through. I need to find out more information about what she provides. In your video ad, you explain exactly who you work with and explain who you don't work with even, so that you are targeting exactly the right people. Let me ask you this really quick question. Are you doing targeted ads on Facebook? So if you could just click down below in the comment section and give me an answer, I'd love to learn more about how you're doing marketing and attracting the right clients into your business. Now on to tip number 2. You have to educate your target audience on what you do. In that call recording, Jill said, there is no way in hell I'm giving $89 to a doctor without stepping into their office first. She doesn't know, doesn't like, doesn't necessarily trust that doctor. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna guess that Jill has been on Amazon, she's been on Zappos, and she's purchased things that are greater than $89. Are you with me on that? Don't think it's the online issue that she has a problem with. Probably she spends lots of money online. It's the education and the trust factor. She doesn't know exactly what this program is all about. She was just like clicking to get a little bit more information, and immediately we're asking for a sale. It's that she needs to know who the doctor is and what the doctor can do for her. Instead of asking for the sale up front, what would have been better is educating a little bit about what the product, what the service is, giving good testimonials, take away the risk, give a guarantee, basically educate on what that doctor is and who the doctor is so that the trust factor goes way up. And the more she sees, the better. That means the more education that she gets, the better. Meaning retargeting her on Facebook, getting her to fill in some information and maybe download a PDF. So now you can drip market and email her more information, more social proof, more testimonials, more case studies, so that she really gets to understand who this is, so that the trust factor's up and she has no problem paying $89 online to reserve a spot to have an appointment. What would be even more fun is in one of those drip campaigns or retargeted ads is take people on a tour, a virtual tour of your office, showing what the equipment looks like, that you're real. You know, even I always suggest that people do a drive-by video in their marketing that shows where you're located. You just basically put a dash cam up and drive up to the front of your store, introduce the viewers to the people that are inside, and show that you're a real business. That will increase that trust factor so much more, rather than just boom, hey, you wanna buy this for $89? Of course not, I don't know you. Speaking of education, I wanna give you some education as well and help you follow up and follow through so you can have more time freedom in your business. So I've put together a little PDF. It's down below, you can just click that link and I'll send it right over to you. And it's a step-by-step process so that you can follow up on those leads and have more time freedom in your business and grow the business. And the third tip to limit canceled appointments is, wait for it, you have to ask for the next step. That means you have to be very specific on the action that you want people to take, whether that is to make a purchase, to book an appointment, to download a PDF or download some information, give me your email address, whatever that ask is, that should be the third and last step. And that happens after you've attracted the right people and then you've educated them a little bit more. Now you can ask for that next step and being very specific about what that ask is. And when they follow through on that ask, now they're going to be less likely to cancel their booked appointments, because now they know you, they like you, they trust you, and they're going to follow through on the promise of showing up for that appointment, whether it's online or in person. I know it's frustrating to have those canceled appointments. Trust me, I've had a few in the past myself. However, if you're doing the right things in terms of attracting the right clients, educating them on what you do, getting them to know, like, and trust you, and then asking for the next step, those limited cancellations are going to decrease significantly. So there you go, how to limit canceled appointments with 3 basic tips. You have to attract, you have to educate, and you have to ask. And of course, you're doing your normal appointment reminders as well, and that's going to even further limit the canceled appointment. My hope is that this was helpful for you and giving you a little bit of education on how to limit those canceled appointments and make your business better so that you're not wasting time waiting for people. There's nothing more frustrating than having somebody cancel an appointment, or worse, to no-show for an appointment. Well, if you like this video and the content that I provide, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up, make a comment below, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, I put lots of content out here to make your business better. I'm going to show you a couple of videos right there that will enhance your business and your business education. So until next time, you have a great day.